Hey everyone, Jessica here tonight. So excited to see you all. We are going to get started very shortly tonight with an amazing demonstration. We are going to make something super, super yummy. So we can't wait to share that with you all. But as you're joining us tonight, let us know that you're here by saying hello. And if you're a guest or a host with us tonight and who invited you, or maybe whose party you're attending this evening. So I am going to, while you guys are doing that, I'm going to make sure that we're live on Facebook before we get started, because we definitely don't want to start and we're not live. So give me 1 second here. So as you're jumping on, let us know that you're here by saying hello. Um, and if you're a guest or host with us this evening and who invited you, we would love to say hi. I see me and I see some of you all joining. So that's exciting. So let me check the comments to see who's here. Awesome. All right, everybody. Yes, keep checking in because we have a fun prize at the end of our show. We have a door prize. So every time that you participate or interact, you get a chance to win that door prize, and it's awesome. So we're going to have lots of fun tonight. So before we get started, I have a trivia question for you. And of course, you answer the question, you get an extra ticket into our final drawing. All right. So here's the trivia question. Let me get to my question here. I have it on my phone. All right. So I didn't want to forget it. Anybody else like that? Forgetful? Say me. I am very forgetful. All right. So I have, okay. So the very, very first American upside down cake, what fruit was used for it? Do you guys know the answer to that? The very first upside down cake, what fruit was used to make that recipe? And it actually was in 1923. It's crazy. All right. So what fruit do you think that was? And then go ahead and take your guesses right here in the comments. And then right at the end, I will share what the answer to that trivia question is. All right. All right. I see Renee's here. Hello, Renee. Thank you for joining us tonight. And I see that you have some guests joining us as well. So welcome, everybody. All right. I see Carmen. Hi, Carmen. So yes, as you're joining us this evening, please let us know that you're here by saying if you're a guest or a host, or if you're a consultant, let us know that you're here too. Say consultant. All right. And then every time you participate and answer our questions or ask a question, you get into our final drawing tonight. And we also have a fun trivia question. So I'm waiting to see some answers for that. All right. So what was the first, for the first upside down cake, what fruit was used for that? So put your answers right here in the comments. And at the end, I will let you all know what fruit that is. All right. And I think Amy's going to be joining us here very shortly. But before we get started, again, my name is Jessica Gordon. I am Director of Extreme Stars. And pretty soon we will have Amy with us, Amy Gardner, and she is Director of the Dream Catchers. All right, Amy, are you ready?
I am.
Awesome. All right, take it away. I can't wait to see this yummy recipe.
Thanks, Jessica. All right, guys, I am so excited. I love cooking. I love being in the kitchen. I love baking. And when I first joined 11 years ago, I was told that you could do a cake in the microwave. And to me, that was crazy. I was a baker. Do any of you bake? And how crazy does that sound to be able to do a cake in minutes in the microwave and have it be so fluffy and delicious? All right. So I am using our stack cooker. And it is awesome. It's called a stack cooker because you can stack cook in it. All right. So you can, which saves you time. And it saves you money because it's saving energy from having several different pots on the stovetop or maybe something on the oven, because you can do in here your rice and your vegetable and your meat all at one time, and it comes out perfect every single time. Now, little tip when you are using this is when you are doing your meat, you want to make sure that your meat is around the outside. All right. So when you arrange it in a circle, it cooks more evenly, and the food cooks actually faster when it's on the outside. All right. And it does come with a colander, and it comes with 1 3/4 quart casserole dish, which we're not using either one of these tonight. But they are definitely something that we use constantly for browning our hamburger. All right. So, because it only takes 5 minutes for 1 pound. of doing your ground meat in the microwave. All right, so I'm going to set that aside. And tonight we're just going to use the 3-quart casserole dish. Now, you may have seen a whole chicken done in here, right? Or meatloaf done in here. But tonight you're going to see our pineapple upside down cake. All right, so I am so excited because my ladies that I work with will be even more excited because tomorrow they get to taste this. All right. So I have here a quarter stick or a quarter cup of butter, which is a half of a stick. And I'm actually going to just cut it up into little tablespoons. All right. And toss it in the bottom of the uh, casserole dish, and I'm going to put it in the microwave and let it melt. So it should only take like 30 seconds or so to melt. And when I do that, just so that in case it splatters, I'm going to put the lid on top of it. All right. So we're going to put that in the microwave 30 seconds. Now, when I started selling Tupperware 11 years ago, I had 2 kids at home. And I started because I wanted to bring in some extra money because I was a stay-at-home mom, all right, and I wanted to help my husband out with some of the extra stuff that we were starting to do because my kids were getting older. They were 2 and 4. My daughter started doing dance, and I'm just like, I want to help out. So this was perfect for me because I could work this around my family, all right, and around my husband's job. So all right, that is pretty much melted. Um, you can see it's melted. I don't know if you can see that. Anyway, so it was awesome because yeah, I can work this around our lifestyle. All right. And so we could do what we wanted to do. When the kids had when the kids have um field trips, I can't think, then I get to go with them. And when they are coming home from school and going to school, I'm the one that they see, when they first get home. I'm the one that I get to take them to school and pick them up. And it's wonderful. I absolutely love it. And what's funny is that I did not love talking in front of people, though, not at all when I first started. And I was told, like, so that was one of the reasons why I was like, I don't know if Tupperware is for me because I tried doing the direct sale thing and talking in front of people, and I hated it. And they told me, we can teach you how. And so to me, that was kind of crazy, right? How do you teach somebody to get self-confidence and to be able to to talk in front of people? And they did. And I absolutely love it. And I'm very thankful for that. All right. So I have the brown sugar, which was a half a cup of brown sugar with the butter. And it's all mixed up in the bottom. And I am going to put now some fresh pineapple. I love pineapple. All right. So, and if you have our little apple core or whenever it comes available, I recommend getting it because it's not just good for apples, but it's good for pineapples too. So I got the little core out. All right. So I'm just going to stick these. Nope, they're too big. We're going to cut them up a little bit because they are a little big for inside of snack cooker. They don't actually fit just quite. That's okay. But I love fresh pineapple. Did you know that fresh pineapple is really good for weight loss? It helps you, and it actually helps aid digestion as well. So it's something that is recommended to eat. If you like pineapple, then I highly recommend it. Plus, it fights inflammation. So I went ahead and just rearrange them at the bottom. And I have some maraschino cherries here. What's really fun is like around, and my hands are clean, I just washed them, but around St. Patrick's Day, you can get the green ones and you can make a pineapple upside down cake with green maraschino cherries. It just makes it a little bit more fun. All right, so I am just sticking a few of these down in there because we like cherries. We like these maraschino cherries. My son actually was joking around earlier and said, "Hey, can I have those for snack?" And I said, "Nope, because I'm making a cake." So, but he can have them tomorrow. All right, so we have the cake or the pineapples and the cherries and the brown sugar and butter. That's all in there. And I'm going to make up the cake mix now. So, oh, I have another extra pineapple. I'm excited for that tomorrow. So a little tip when you are getting your pineapple, did you know that a ripe pineapple, you pull to know that it's ripe, you just pull out a little thing from the top, one of the leaves, and it's ripe. So I'm using our whipping mix to whip up my eggs, and it calls for melted, it also calls for half a cup of water, which I almost forgot that. So I need to get that really quick. Good thing I looked at the box because I don't always do that. All right, so always put the liquids in at the bottom first. But half a cup of water, 3 large eggs, and 3 tablespoons of melted oil or butter. I actually used applesauce. So because it's more weight watcher friendly. All right, and so did you see what I did there? I actually put the whip right on top. This thing, make sure that you ask your consultant about this. Now, there's 2 different gears. There's the first gear, which is all we need to mix up those eggs really quick. And then there's the second gear, which helps for making up different, I'm going to do half at a time, different batters that may be thicker, like brownies. I've learned that it's really hard to hear when you are being loud. So, but anyway, brownies or even buttercream frosting is really easy and fun to make inside of here. All right. And the kids love it because they get to like off all those little whisks. All right, so now it's getting a little bit harder. So I'm gonna put it on the second gear. Just whip that up. What I really like about the whipping mix is it's really easy to use. You can do it with all of those different things. And then once you take it out, kind of just like your beater, I pull it up a little bit to get some of that extra batter off. And it has holds up to 8 cups, I believe. Nope, 5 cups, sorry. 5 cups. And then it has all the different measurements on side of here. And it has a nice handle and for pouring, makes it really easy. So I'm just going to use my spatula because I love our spatula. If you don't have our spatulas yet, guys, highly recommend them. So then you just pour the cake batter all over around the cone. And then each microwave is different. So you're going to either cook it for anywhere from 10 to maybe 15 minutes. All right. I'm here. And then once it's done, you're going to want it to set for at least 5 minutes before you flip it over. All right. So just push this around. And then we're going to put it in the microwave. And because it's a cake, and you don't bake a cake in the oven with a lid, you don't bake a cake in the microwave with a lid either. So you will take this lid and you'll invert it into a pedestal and you'll put the cake right on top and then put it in the microwave. And then, like I said, for 10 to 15 minutes, and then you're going to let it sit in there for at least 5 minutes. And you'll know that it's done because the edges, the cake will come away from the edges. So stay tuned because I will be showing you guys the completion later. All right, back to you, Jess.
Yay, that looks amazing, Amy. Thank you so much. I can't wait to see the end results too. So be sure to like and follow the page, everyone, so you can take a view of what this is going to look like when Amy pops it out. So exciting. So if you want the recipe, say recipe in the comments, and we'll be sure that your consultant gets the recipe to you. Now, to answer the trivia question was this. The first upside down cake, what fruit was used to make the very, very first upside down cake? And the answer is, you're not going to believe it. It's not pineapple. It's dates. Who's going to try that one? Who's going to use dates for their upside down cake instead of pineapple? Say me. All right. All right, everyone, please like and follow us. We will announce our winner. So be sure to come back and see who our winner is. But not only that, please join us for our next cooking show, which is, let me check the date. Make sure I'm right. Okay. April 30th. So mark your calendars for April 30th, and we will see you all soon, 8 p.m. Eastern. All right, everyone. Have a great night. Thank you.